Hello and welcome to a Total Annihilation Spring cast I wanted to do earlier, so I decided to pick one. This is a replay of a map called Bluefields. It's about 20 by 20 large, and as you can see here, it's a 4 versus 4 match, and I'll be commentating the game. So if you are new to this strategy game, it's called Total Annihilation Spring, and it's a developed freely developed game that you can download online. It's been there for quite a while. And I'm gonna speed up certain parts though, because this it's the Total Annihilation Spring client. It works like you basically enter the lobby and you can download different kinds of mods to play different versions of the game. So basically, you have the popular mods are called Balanced Annihilation. You also have a mod called Tech Annihilation, and these are all different games within the Spring universe. So basically, Tech Annihilation is more focused on a little bit slower gameplay with more different kinds of units and buildings, and more focused on teching up and different kinds of upgrades. So here on this Bluefields map, you can see you have two basic incomes. You have metal and energy, and there is no metal on this map. So you basically have to go all energy and then make metal converters, and that's how you tech up. And then looks like Diener's making some scouts here. From what I can see at the moment, Portilla making a vehicle plant. Got some factories up here as well. Moby hasn't made any factory yet. Slacker spamming some advanced solars. In this game, everybody started with 25,000 energy, I think. So normally you start only with about 1,000. It gives you a lot more options if you start with more metal. This is actually me. I'm playing on this side, because I don't have too many replays of other people. I lost a lot of replays throughout the years as well. Every time you have to reinstall the game, and sometimes it gets messed up because you get an update and stuff. So I'm gonna try to speed the game up a little bit. Surprised no one going air yet. Attila spending some more scouts. Not really sure on that being a very good idea, considering they still are a little expensive. And looks like they're walling up already. Getting some defenses up, some anti-air, light laser towers, some Dragon Steve. This team looks a little bit more organized than the other team. These scouts are not going to do anything. Or maybe they are. No, they're not going to do anything. Except they took out some converters. Still nice. And Death Star now sending in some Pee-wees. About 20 of them. And here we can see Enor is making a lot of bombers. Looks like Moby has air on the other side as well. So it's just gonna attack Attila here with these Pee-wees. But it seems Attila gets some Tech 2 tanks out and saves his base. You can see good defense here, lots of anti-air. Fundamental making here some cans, some other stuff. Two tanks here. Bombing rate from Enor going for energy drillers, it seems. Not too shabby. He took out about a quarter of Death Star's energy drillers, but it hasn't hurted him that much. Overall, they had some good anti-air up, and yeah. Seems like there's mostly teching up from the South team. There has been advanced fusion here from Moody. And we're going to see more bombers here from Enor. It looks like there's an anti-nuke being built here. Another anti up. As of now, there haven't been any nukes being built, and surprisingly few units on the field with few exceptions here and there. Some bombers from Enor. Second run is going to try to get in there from the flank. Not sure if it's going to work though. It looks like he's aiming for the fusion, and oh, it's very close. He managed to hit those metal makers, but that fusion is about 10%. And Moody has that has scared Moody a little bit, and Enor's going for another run even. Very, very good play from Enor here. He's sending in those scouts and fighters. Those fighters to lead the way, and he's going for the fusion again. And it's over. Moody is almost killed himself with that explosion. And he took out a lot of heck, he took out his whole base. Moody is out of the game now. It looks like he doesn't have anything left. So aside from a fair few units, they just lost their airplane. And there's some units being built here by Death Stars and anti-air bots. Fundamental here is trying to push in with some units now. Some Tech 2 units, some cams, some barrows. Not really sure what he's trying to do here. He manages to get a few wins through the cans, but it's overall it seems like a little bit of a waste. He doesn't he has one pyro and he takes out almost, well, a lot of Slacker's economy. That was really nice pyro that managed to sneak up there and destroy that much eco, because he had all those converters stacked up there. It seemed like a very good target indeed. So we have two players being hit here now very heavily. That's Slacker and Moody. Moody's trying to gain control back of his base a little bit, and as you can see here now, the other team is just organized. Everybody, you can see Dai has a huge air power and a fairly large economy. You see here, Enor also has some has some good production power, and I think he has tech to air. Artilla isn't doing much, but he has a reasonably large army and a large air force. And Fundamental, that's my in-game name. I am just building up, it seems. Not doing anything very special except making some cans. See some sippers from Death Star now. Moody has managed to take, resurrect his advanced fusion. We're about 30 minutes into the game now, so these scans are quite strong, and their they are good for attacking, for breaking through a line. However, you need quite a few of them, and they are a little bit slow. And on a map like this, slow units tend to get spotted before they reach the base. So some lightning tanks here being built by Slacker. It seems like a forward base being built here by Ener and Ardilla. And something happened here. Something happened here in Ardilla's base. And I am not too sure what happened, but I think he might have been killed with a zipper. Wow. They have a nuke. How original. Seems like our side has made a nuke. Yeah, there it is, right there from Die. And he is just ecoing up. His base is, however, clustered up. If a bomber gets through here, it's just goodbye for him. What you want to do is spread your economy out a little bit. So if something gets hit, for instance, this fusion gets hit, it takes out a little bit of your base, but it doesn't take out your whole base. You still have these fusions over here, and you still have your energy supply over here, etc. You put your most fragile buildings in the back, like this. A lot of anti-air on the sides. However, still being some large amount of units coming in from Die. It seems like there was a bombing attack from Enor again. Attack 2 bombers. It looks like they got hit by a nuke, or it managed to get through here because they have an anti-up, but I'm not too sure what happened there. But they took a Death Star is basically dead. Dust as well. And now you have these two players here, and they've been hit awfully hard. And here is Dust giving up and gives everything to Death Star. So one player has quit the game now. 35 minutes into the game. Not that much going on, but some interesting attacks from mostly the south side. Las Bellas pumping out a huge amount of Tech 2 bots, I believe. Absolutely a huge amount. That's 54 bots right there. He's just pumping them out. And those are gonna break through the line. Most definitely they are doing some loading up here. Fight some students. These scouts are, in numbers they are really great here. You can see them taking out these heavy tanks. Basically the whole army is just crushed by those scouts. So they have their numbers really quite fast. These tanks have to turn before they shoot, so actually these guys are quite good in numbers against very large large array of opponents. And here's Enon again with the bombing raid. He is going for, not too sure if he went for the anti or something else. But it seems like a good game because there's so many units being produced on the south side, and the other team doesn't have the production power to do anything about it. They are still recovering after those bombing raids. I just stuck a one on here. So here is Los Bellows attacking with about 50 bombs. Also, Enor looks like he has some upgraded robots right there. He just gets annihilated by those beam turrets, those dual anti-swarms. That was stupid to put your units in front of the hole. You have to find a hole, and the hole is right here and here, and that's where you go through. Actually, Fundamental here has made strategic bombers and a lot of scouts. It looks like he's going for that advanced fusion, and most likely he's gonna hit that. And here goes that fusion again. Getting a little bit laggy now. Bit more watchable. So there's frame rate issues right here. Looks like the team is still holding on to their what little base they have left, but it seems almost impossible to Fundamental was saying get heavy units into breakdown. It seems like Los Bellas is doing exactly that by making Tech 3 vehicles, artillery, at a very large range. Looks like it should be a good game. Once he gets those artillery out, and he does, and very fast also. He gets those Tech 3 artillery out, and they do a lot of damage. It doesn't seem like they are able to get the grip again and produce units. There's a few factories up there. There's some Tech 3, but it's not producing anything. They're still. They got a few tanks on the field, but it's not going to do much. The only thing they really have is anti-air, and that doesn't seem to work because they don't have a lot of fighters. And the downside of building this close together is if one gets blown up, somebody else either gets hit or they just quit. What happens is if you build very close together, your whole base can explode in just one bombing raid. So that's That's the downside of building that much together. Sometimes it works very well, most of the times, but sometimes it can also not be that good of an idea. You can see her die, making even more artillery. That is going to be a good game indeed. 14 heavy artillery. Tech 3 incoming here. That's going to surely make Death Star gonna quit the game right now. Because they're just terrible. This is a good game indeed. Huge base here in the middle for the outpost base pumping out units. There's no way they can do anything about this now. Really hope that artillery just destroying everything in its path. And Boss Nexus sums it up nicely, but shit, I would have lost money that day. He surely thought the other team was going to win, but and Woody has quit this wall. Slackers trying to hold on. Setting up some Tech 3 tanks. But it's too little too late now. And there it is. Slacker gives up in this game. It was interesting. Hopefully I'll have some better ones coming up. Sorry for the lag. This is quite an intensive game, so it should be hard. I have to speed it up a little bit. Takes a huge while to render out.